kids. Today we will start the exercise for the animals chapter. So we learn about the animals. What we learned: wild animals, pet animals, domestic animals, and farm animals. How we can care them, how we can what are their young ones, and how they are living, where they are living. So you can go to the part 1 and part 2 for that and revise them and then solve these exercise, and I will share the worksheet also. After that you can try that also. Okay kids. So let's start. Which of the following statement is not correct about the animal shown in the given picture? So kids, what is we can see in that picture? A ox or cow that in the shade. So it gives us milk. Yes, cow gives us milk. It is a herbivore. Yes, it's eating only plants, no flesh meat, nothing. It lives in a stable. No, it lives in shade. So this is not correct for that animal. Where it live in shade. Its baby is called calf. Yes. And who lives in the stable? Horse lives in the stable. Which of the following fibers are actually the hair of animals? So, from hair of animals, what we get? Wool or silk? And silk? No, wool get from the hair, but silk we get from the silkworm. After that, silk and fur. Silk we get from the cocoon, not from the hair. Fur we get from the short-haired animals. Wool and fur, yes, both we get from the hair of the animals. Wool, silk, and fur. So silk we didn't get from the hair, so this is not the answer. Next is, which of these are obtained from honeybees? From honeybees we get honey and wax. So where is the answer? Honey and leather? No, leather we get from the skin. Honey and silk? Honey get from the honeybee, but silk we get from the cocoon, not from the honeybees. Next is honey and wax. Yes, honey and wax candle we can say it's honey wax is get from the honeybee. Honey and wool. Honey we get from the honeybees. Wool we get from the hair of the animals like sheep. Which of the following is not made from animal products? So what we get from the animals? We get milk, eggs. So buttermilk we make from the milk. So yes. Cheese, yes, we get this from the milk. Omelette we get from the eggs. Yes. So idli we get from the we make from the lentil dals. So that we get from the plants, not from the animals. So idli is not made from animal products. Next is, which animal should this farmer tame to get help for plowing his field? So farmer for plowing, which animal they use? They use sheep, no. Goat, no. Hen, no. These from sheep we get the fur or wool. Goat we get milk. Hen we get eggs, and ox is using for plowing the field. Next question is, keep me as a pet. I live in your hutch. Leave me free. I live in a burrow. So who am I? It's a pet. So all four answers are pet. I live in your hutch. Who lives in the hutch? Rabbit lives in the hutch. Leave me free. They are the domestic and pet animals, so that we can leave them free. I live in a burrow. Burrow. Who live in burrow? Rabbit. So answer is rabbit. So carefully read all the lines and after that give the answer in these type of question kids. Milk products are often called dairy products. Which of the following is a dairy animal? Cow, buffalo, goat, all of these. So cow is also give the milk, buffalo also give the milk, goat also. So all are the, they give the milk, so they give, are all are the dairy animals. So answer is all of these. So always these type of questions, read all the options, after that take the answer, because you can see cow is first answer is also correct, but in this we have the option D. So this is all of these. So always carefully answer, see the options. Select the correct difference between the given animals P and Q. P is who? Lion. Q is elephant. So baby of P is called calf and baby of Q is called kid. So this is wrong. Baby of the lion is cub. P is carnivore, Q is herbivore. So P is eating flesh meat, Q is eating plants only. So this is correct. Let's go through all the options, then we will take the answer. P is a pet animal and Q is a farm animal. So both are wrong. P is a wild animal, Q is also wild animal. So both are not domestic animals. Sound of P is called howl and sound of Q is called trumpet. So sound of P is roar, not howl. So D is also incorrect. So B is the answer, because P is eating flesh meat, so they are carnivore, and Q is herbivore. They are eating plants. Next is next question is, select the odd one out on the basis of type of home of animals. So we need to distinguish the animal's home. So den, who is live in the den? Lion. Cave, bear lives in the cave. Nest, boss lives on the nest. Kennel, dogs live in that kennel. But how we differentiate? They all are the natural things and this is man-made. So D is the answer. A fawn grows to become a horse? No. Tiger cub is the baby. Donkey is no. So answer is deer. Deer baby is fawn. Match the columns and select the correct option. So first we need to check camel. Camel, what is that having camel? Is having hump. So first answer is C. So if you can do it, do want to fast. So check one C is here. Yes. So A or B should be the answer. Next is elephant. Elephant, what elephant having? Trunk. So second is A. So answer is A. Let's go through other also options. Zebra. Zebra having stripes. So third is D. Rhinoceros having horn. So fourth is D. So answer is A. So if you go through with the one by one, you will get the answer easily and fast. Next is, the animal shown in the given box gives us something which can be made into sheep. So this animal in the picture is sheep, and what we get from the sheep, we read about that, we get wool. So from wool, what is making? Honey? No, we get from honeybees. Chair, we get from the plants. Belt, this is leather, so we get from the skin of the animal like a snake, crocodile. And this is sweater, so which is made from wool, so which we get from the sheep. So answer is C. Next is, unscramble the letters in the given box to obtain the name of an animal and select the option that gives the name of its home. So unscramble the letters. So if you can see carefully, we have two bees, and in which animals we have the two bees? Rabbit. So where rabbit lives? Nest? No. Birds lives in it. Shade? Who lives in the shade? Cow lives in the shade. Stable? Stable, who lives? Horse lives. So answer is burrow. D. Rabbit lives in burrow. Next is, which of the following statement is incorrect? Monkey lives in a burrow? No, just we read it that rabbit lives in the burrow. So this is the incorrect. Let's go through one by one. Kid is a young one of goat. Yes. Khoya is a milk product. Yes, it khoya we make from the milk. Grunt is the sound produced by pig. So that is correct. So incorrect is monkey lives in a burrow. Where monkey lives? Monkey lives in a on a tree. Which of the following animals can live both on land and in water? Who lives? Buffalo lives on the where? Land. Butterfly lives on the land only, and toad or frog lives in the both on water as well as land. D, none of these. Yes, we got the answer. So D is not the answer. Thank you, kids. Uh, let's practice them and see the part 1 and part 2. So go through the animals. We will meet for the next chapter. Bye bye.